Right, so we could go on. We could go on to those ones today, but I think working out the more intelligent pipes in wide will work. I think this gives me pipes which are controllable and filterable, and will let me make an intelligent pipe network. And this will let me automatically crush these ores down. You know the way I am with the hammer. I'm putting them down and I'm hitting them to make them into powdered form, so I get maximum resources out. The automatic hammer will do that for me. So I think that's what I start with today. No other quests unclaimed. Alright, let's see whether we can do this oil thing now. Nope, still not a full bucket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I can't get any more in. I think it might also be worth looking at this going up in the world one. Well, you can't stay on the moon forever, right? You have loads of planets you can go destroy. So to start anything in Galacticraft, you're going to need some processing and machines. To start making more advanced machines, you're going to need a circuit fabricator. So I need to make one of these. 2 aluminium, got loads of aluminium. Buttons is just stone. Some aluminium wire, redstone torch, furnace. That's nice and cheap. That's nice and easy to do, because it's going to lead me to a compressor. But what's interesting is this one, Seal Me In, which I think is actually quite relevant to me right now, because I think I'm running out of oxygen. If you're wanting a place where you don't have to worry about filling your oxygen gear, an oxygen sealer is the thing for you. Provides a building full of oxygen. Yeah, so I think immediate goals, I won't say for this episode, because again, I don't know how this is going to shake out, but immediate goals are intelligent pipes, stop hammer time. Let's actually read through these. Transfer nodes are good for starting, but you're going to want something smarter and faster. So I need to make a relocator, which is glass and iron. Told you iron was gonna be the issue. Module extraction. Block of redstone with a module base. That's even more iron. Okay. Maybe I won't get to this one today. And a module filter, which is gold, and a module base. Okay. And then I get a reward of stuff. Stop hammer time. Maybe I can do this one using my existing pipe network. Even though this is affected by the low gravity of space, it can still be used to hammer down sieved products. An automatic hammerer. That is so much iron. Because the anvil is made of iron as well. I'm starting to see why when I was watching, I think it was Generic B's playthrough of this, he was complaining that a lack of iron was a real issue. But that's why it's important to, one, get this place oxygen sealed, so I don't have to keep worrying about dying from lack of oxygen. Because once I'm no longer in danger of dying from lack of oxygen, I can AFK. I can set up my machines to run automatically, processing ores, and then if necessary, I can just leave it on overnight. You know, make a backup of the world just in case something really terrible happens. 2, 3, 4. I think that will be enough. So yeah, which means it might be worth pushing for this oxygen sealer. What's that one? Locked in. After you have your sealer, you're going to need a way to get in and out without letting all the air out. That's where airlocks come in. When made correctly, they will let as little air out as possible. Compressed steel. Oh, of course it is. But it's not that much. It's only a single iron ingot and some coal. Compressed meteoric iron. Solid meteoric iron. Where do I get meteoric iron from? Meteors on the surface. I tried breaking one with a stone pickaxe and it just vanished. I'll have to look up. It's possible I need an iron pick in order to collect them. But there's loads of them about. Yeah, I think I need to do these. Because that way, once it's all automated, I can just generate the resources. Because iron is the issue. I need something that's automatically making iron for me. 1 millibucket, 1 filled oil canister. I get a reward bag and I get to choose a colour. Uses. I have no idea. I'll go with green. I may regret that in the future, but for now we're just doing that. Right, let's look at this reward bag. Oops. In fact, I may have some others that I've not opened yet. Yes. Right, let's sort this out. Okay, 3 reward bags. Basic, greater, greater. Okay, so this first one isn't going to be as good. Those 2 are greater reward bags, so that might have something a bit more interesting in them. 128 marble, which is actually useful stuff because it's what I used to build the extensions on the surface. I've discovered that if you've got a chisel, I'll just show you this quickly, and a chisel is just a stick and a single piece of iron. Right-hand click, drop the marble in, and that's where I'm getting all these interesting blocks from. It means I can use some very basic building materials, but still make something which looks decent. So having extra marble is good. A greater reward bag. Spawn Paul. Paul is... I saw Generic B do this. Paul is just an NPC, a human. I don't know if he does anything. Maybe I'll look him up, but I can't spawn him until there's breathable air in here. Otherwise he will just die. And this one, a filled fuel canister. Might be useful once I start my space program. Okay. Let us take a closer look at going up in the world. Right. Let me get together the stuff I need for this, which is going to be 8 aluminium, a few stone, 9 cobble, and redstone and a stick. Well, that took a little bit of time to get all the iron I needed together to do the next few things. One of the things I decided to do was put the red dwarf star that I gained, which has got still like almost 200 million RF still in it. I decided to leave that in there and hook that aluminium wire back out to here, under there, because I realised these things were not running anywhere near full speed, because these things require 40 RF per tick. There, you can just see that. And this only outputs 20 RF per tick. So I made another 2 of them and expanded the battery bank, which means all of these things are sieving a little bit faster, which is good because in order to make the circuit fabricator I didn't really need any iron for that, but I wanted to get a little bit ahead of the curve, and I wanted to be able to make the this one. Rockets don't just require ingots because that would look strange, they require compressed ingots. And this requires an anvil, and an anvil is 31 pieces of iron, all in and of itself. But as a reward for doing this, I'm going to get 3 blocks of iron back, which is 27 iron. So this step, although it took me a while to get the iron, is actually only going to cost me 4 pieces of iron. And I have put everything I need here, which is A good way of organising stuff. So let me just make a bit of room. So let us look at this one. Fabricating circuits. I should be able to make this now, a circuit fabricator. One circuit fabricator requires how much? 250 RF per second. A second is 20 ticks. So, okay, that's only about 12 RF per tick, so that isn't too bad. So I get a diamond, some more aluminium wire, and a random reward bag. And in order to make this compressor, I need a basic wafer. So that's using the circuit fabricator. And I think I need to feed it a diamond and 2 bits of raw silicon, redstone and a redstone torch. Okay, let me get those things together. Now I do have some raw silicon, I've got 20, but it seems my only source of raw silicon is sieving moon rock. Which I've not been doing for a while now. So I might need to actually set up some form of automatic miner. The same mod that has those things, progressive automation. I think I can do this at progressive automation. Chopper, planter, animal farmer, killer. Okay. This mod has a miner, but it seems that this mod pack has deactivated the miner. Probably because it would be too easy if you could just plop one of those things down and have it do all your digging for you. Is there any form of miner? As an auto miner, that looks hideously difficult to build. An astro miner from Galactic Planets, that's even more hideous to build. Any form of quarry? There's an ender quarry. Diamonds, ender cores, ender eyes, magical wood. Not impossible, but too difficult to do right now. Anyway, back to the circuit fabricator. So I need to wire that in somewhere. Please forgive my coughing if I forget to edit them out. So I need to wire this in to my electricity system, but I don't sort of... I'm trying to think if there's somewhere I can put it that's not going to be in the way. Well, I've got 3 bits of aluminium wire here. I don't want to put it there because then it will be taking power directly from this Stirling generator. I want the power to flow through and from that battery. That way, you know, I've always got the reserve power. So there's my circuit fabricator. Which isn't storing any energy. That isn't connecting. It's from Galacticraft, and aluminium wire is from Galacticraft. Okay, let's pick you up again. I think it can only get power through there. There we go. Right, so now it's storing power. That's a little aggravating. Makes it a bit ugly or more awkward to deal with, but we can live with that. So I need a diamond there, 2 bits of raw silicon, a redstone there, and a redstone torch there. And that gives me 3 basic wafers. Excellent. Let's just open this reward bag quickly. Spawn a zombie. Okay. Oops. Right, let's make this thing. Right, 1 compressor. Which gets me 3 blocks of iron and another random reward bag. Let's go with the last one this time. Excellent. I need that iron back. 36. Now, which side is the energy tap on this one? I'm not seeing any energy tap on this. Oh, it doesn't require power, it takes fuel. Interesting. So let's just put it on top of there. Okay, so there is an electric compressor, which requires an advanced wafer, which I could have made. No, I couldn't. Redstone repeater. Oh no, I could have made that, but, well, for now I can just use that one. Alright, so what else does this thing want from me? I think we're going down here to seal me in, because it's not rocket science. Well, maybe it is, but with these plans which your father stole from NASA, you can create a NASA workbench. This allows you to create your own rockets. Yeah, we're going to get there a bit later. For now, I think the goal of this was so I could breathe without having to worry about the oxygen tanks all the time. So what's the recipe for this? Sorry, is that the right thing? Oxygen sealer? Yes, it is. Okay, I need 2 oxygen vents, 4 compressed aluminium, 2 compressed steel. Let's start with compressed aluminium because I've got plenty of that. So just 2 aluminium ingots in the ingot compressor. That is what this is called, isn't it? Compressor? Yep, that's what that is. So, bit of aluminium. How many do I get? Recipe, compressed aluminium. I get 1 out for putting 2 in. I need 4. A little bit of methyl methacrylate. Excellent. Out of interest, I think I mentioned some time ago the reason why we can't really hear stuff is because there isn't an atmosphere. And I think the thing you need is a frequency module. Now I've got basic wafers and I can compress aluminium and iron. I can make myself one of them. So I might do that off camera in between for a bit. Okay, what else did this thing need? I needed 2 compressed steel, which is some compressed iron with 2 bits of coal. I should be able to manage that. And it needs 2 of them. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Grab the coal. Compressed steel, excellent. So now I need oxygen vents, which is 3 lots of compressed tin and some more compressed steel. I worked out how to go back on the recipes, by the way. It's press backspace. So I need 2 of them. So that's 6 tin, 2 more compressed steel. Where's my tin? Lead tin. I think there's one more bit, isn't there? There's this oxygen fan in the centre that I haven't got the materials together yet for. Basic wafer and more compressed steel. Oh, you thing, you. Alright, so that's 2 compressed steel, 3, 4. I need 8 in total compressed steel. And each one is 2 iron. So that's 16 iron. Oh. Well, that's why we're doing this. It's so we can AFK while these things run. Why aren't we getting any? I think we're just out of... this thing's too slow. So we sometimes run out of the gravel. So what I do is I grab my bucket. And, well, I can just do this. I can just fill that one up every time. Which gets us plenty of chemical decompressing, which makes us lots of gravel again. It's actually a good sign. It shows that the power hookup is actually making these things run faster, run at full speed. Does mean I have to upgrade that at some point. What was I doing? Oh yes, crying over how much compressed steel I need to make. There we go. I still got 20 iron left, which is pretty good. Okay, I'm out of metal methacrylate, so I need to make some more now while there's still power. Although with the star running, there'll always be enough power to, to actually do it.